Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Akeisha Harris, if you didn't know, of Mrs. Mama United and AkeishaHarris.com. So if you've been tuning in for the last, since Monday, I said that I was telling you all 10 things that I learned in 10 years of marriage. And today is the third day. So the other 2 days we talked about how it's important to reinvent yourself and keep your spouse kind of on their toes and always kind of guessing and being interested, right? The other day, I think Monday, we talked about contention versus conflict. And that was really good. And if you haven't already, what was I going to say? If you haven't seen those already, you can just go back. You can go on my website actually and look at the videos and the blog posts that I have on there, or you can just scroll through my time feed and just catch up on my little stories. Okay, so today, the third thing I wanted to share is the importance of not abandoning your spouse. Now, we all know marriage, we hear it in our vows: for richer, for poor, for better, for worse, sickness and in health, blah, 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 blah. All of those sound great on your wedding day. You're like, oh my God, I'm so prepared. I would never leave you. I would never do this. I'm here for you always. Until you've been married for a little bit of time, 2 years even, right? And things get hectic. People change, attitudes change, lifestyles change. What else? Finances change, jobs change, your family changes. And a lot of people go through tumultuous. Not everybody's marriage is like, come on. Not everybody's relationship is perfect or peachy keen and rainbows and gumdrops all day, every day, since they've been married or whatever. But sometimes when you get through those rocky places in your marriage, it's kind of hard to navigate if you don't have spiritual leadership, if you don't have spiritual guidance, if you don't have like a counselor or a mentor, or somebody that you can confide in who is honorable and noble. When we get through those situations, those rock bottom, I don't know if I should stay with you or divorce you. I don't know if I should just say, forget all of this crap and go stay with my mom. I don't know if I even like you anymore. You're not the same person I fell in love with. I don't want to sleep here. You sleep on the couch. When we get to those parts in our relationship, they can get very, very difficult to overcome. And it's very easy to get trapped in those situations because all you see is gloom and doom. If your mind is not in the right headspace and your marriage is not in the right headspace and you don't have the right people around you speaking life into your relationship and in your marriage, and if you don't have any spiritual guidance and the Lord isn't leading you, you can chalk that up and count it as a loss, because that's where I feel people abandon their spouses, and that's kind of what leads to divorce. And when you hear somebody say abandon your spouse, right? You would think, oh, I'm packing my bags and I'm out. Yeah, that might be one thing. Hey, Carol. Hey, Diana. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And if you get a chance, just please share this broadcast. Share. Because marriage is important and marriages are under attack. And we really need to see, the light at the end of the tunnel and keep each other encouraged. Amen. Amen. So, okay. So like I said, when we talk about abandoning relationships, picking your bags up and leaving, that's one way to abandon your spouse. But another way, you can be somebody who abandons them emotionally. If you no longer contribute to the problem solving, if you no longer provide that shoulder for them to lean on or cry on or just vent to, that can be emotional abandonment, right? You leave your spouse in a place to kind of fend for themselves and get over it themselves and deal with it however they're going to deal with it while you do your own thing. And I've been guilty of that. Before I hit that 10-year mark, I was very, very guilty of that. Because the root of it is pride and the root of it is selfishness. And if you're going to be in a relationship, if you're going to be, committed to that I do, that man or, that woman that you fell in love with, husbands, right? If you're going to stay committed, then stay committed. Be committed to your word, right? Don't just allow one situation or 2 or 20 or 200 situations to knock you off kilter. Don't abandon your spouse, because this is a team game. I'm an athlete. So I speak a lot in sports analogies. It's a team game. Marriage is for your husband and wife. You work together, right, to overcome things that come in your way, or whatever attacks and outside influences that try to destroy you. But when you stay committed to your I do's, and when you stay committed to the fact that you love this person, you honor this person, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what you're going through, I guarantee you, when you are mutually connected, right, and you have a mutually beneficial relationship, and it's not just one person give, one person take, but when you see that you need the other person and they need you, guarantee you'll stay together. Guarantee it. And even if you feel like cussing each other out, write it down on a piece of paper. Don't say it out loud. But I'm really an advocate for counseling. I'm really an advocate for mentorship and spiritual leaders who know what they're doing. Not just people who talk a good game, or people who be jaw-jacking. I know I hear old folks say that. People who just be running off at the mouth and don't give you any wisdom. Super duper important to stay partnered with people who are wise and are able to help you navigate through those tough times in your marriage. Hey, Tanika. So yeah, that's my third thing that I learned. This is my little part 1 of the 10 things that I learned in 10 years of marriage. So I hope this encouraged somebody, and share the broadcast, like, comment, share. I thank you all for the people who've inboxed me or sent me emails and stuff and told me about their situations and gave some encouragement and offered me some encouragement too. I truly appreciate it, and I thank you, because this community of married people needs to stay together, needs to stay united. You see my little fist? Thank you. Okay, I'm about to jump off of here because I have other work to do. But I am committed to my 10 days of sharing my 10 things. So I hope you all had a great day, and I hope you have an even better evening and a wonderful night's rest. And don't go to bed stressed out. Okay, love you guys. Bye.